Hello everybody, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise! Today, I went looking through the armors that we could make, and there's one that I want to make, that being the butterfly armor, that we need some Rakna Kadaki materials for. So, that's basically decided what quest we're doing. We're doing omnidirectional threats, so we can hopefully get the 2 Rakna Kadaki carapaces that I need. Okay. Now, just as a thing, I'm going to hop into our hunter notes here and find Rakna Kadaki. We actually haven't gotten... Well, no, we have got a carapace from her. When did I use it? So I have 0. But, as you can see, the best chance of getting one is breaking her head. Also, Rakna Kadaki is a monster that people use as an example as to why you should never capture. We have 2 glow guts. I captured her. Yeah. So we need to break her head, basically. Carving her would actually give us a better chance of getting those, though. So... Actually, no, we did kill her. Never mind. What was I thinking? Right, because I've never killed her before. So we did actually slay her, and we got 2 of them. Though I imagine they probably actually came from Broken Part, and probably a target reward, because that's a much higher chance. Where did I use those carapaces? I don't know. It's hot, my brain isn't working fully. I don't... Right, it was probably in some decoration. That'll probably be Bagel again. I'm gonna check, because I just noticed that there is a new thing here. The ironic thing is I was actually going to try to avoid coming back to the lava caverns. I'm actually going to come check what this is, then I'm going to go for Rakna Kadaki first. Because Khezu is not going to be difficult, but Khezu doesn't like going to the super hot areas. It's weak to fire. I don't know why Khezu is even here. It doesn't make any sense why it would be here. Hello, Lucky Life. Thank you for the extra rewards. You would not believe how annoying it was during my, capture versus slay tests to not pick those up because they showed up so many times, but I didn't want to ruin my data points by picking them up. So who's here this time? Yep, it's Bagel again. Okay. Oh, Khezu's about to get a warm welcome. Still going after Rakna Kadaki, though. I don't know why that didn't actually chain them together. I was pushing the button at the right time. He's just like, nah. Well, I have a feeling my controller's just getting low on battery. It was when I streamed earlier today, the day I'm recording this. Probably 3 days ago when this episode comes out. I streamed. There's a good chance I streamed later than that, too. Because I'm going to try to stream more. I really miss streaming. Like, you would not believe how much I missed doing that. It's just really fun to do. Especially because it lets me directly interact with you guys in a way that's easier for me. And just as difficult for you guys, because it's literally just typing out messages still. Nope, off the wall. No walls. I do have to thank Rakna Kadaki for coming away from the really hard on my eyes area, because I've taken the sunglasses off and set them over. I'll grab them again if I need them, but I'd really rather not wear them again. I don't like wearing them, especially when it's hot, because I'm sweating and that just feels awkward and weird. Hey, Rakna Kadaki. How's it going? Yeah, haha! Hit her leg, trying to hit her head. See, that's kind of the issue with the switch axe. And I know I've been over that a lot, but the switch axe deals damage to the first part of the monster it hits, and no other part. Which, understandably, causes problems when you're trying to hit something as specific as, say, Rakna Kadaki's head. Ow. Purely because, well, her head is a small target. It's why I, you know, made such a big deal over do not use a bowgun against her. Even though you can deal good damage to her head, it's still not worth it. Because it is just such a small target. I still love this theme. This is just Rakna Kadaki's theme to me. Thank you, Latte. I need to heal. I also need to sharpen soon. Hey, I'm in the perfect position to hit her head. I mean, I only got like one hit off, but... any hit on the head is better than, you know, no hits on the head. Okay, I'm just gonna sharpen. I need the sharpness. I mean, thank you, Latte. Hey, she's leaving the area anyway. So let's reload this while I'm at it. I'm not gonna be terribly picky about when I reload that. I could reload. I'm just gonna reload before the game trolls me. Also, I want to note, I am going, as I mentioned, I'm going to be trying to stream more. I'm going to try to get back into streaming every day. But if every day is too much, like it just ends up being too much on my plate to handle, I'm probably going to move to streaming probably 3 to 4 times a week. Which I feel is still more than enough streaming to satiate me having fun doing it. Without me overworking myself. Because, I know watching this content, you're probably thinking, oh, well, how hard could that be? I was also in that boat, and I still kind of am to a degree. Like, the YouTubers that do gameplay content, but only upload, like, 2-3 times a week. Yeah, they're kind of, not gonna lie, they're kind of lazy. It's not hard to get gaming content to go up every day. It's time-consuming, but it's not hard. And even then, it's still not even the most time-consuming. Like, on average, me making my own content, like editing it myself, the whole process of recording and uploading 3 episodes is roughly 12 hours of work. Roughly. It's a bit longer or a bit shorter depending on the length of the videos, and if I know I want to do something with that video. Like if I know I want to add text at some point, I need to find that point again. And if right now, I don't know if I wanted to add text right now, when right now is in the overall timeline, because it'll be different by the time I get to this episode. Because I'm 46 minutes into this recording session. So by the time I'm editing it, this will be however long into the video it is, kind of. Because there's also parts to, you know, edit out before this that'll put this earlier in the timeline still. And, you know, ow. Thank you, Moxie. And, like, I'm no professional editor either. I will fully admit that. Like, my videos are well, it's obvious I'm not a professional editor. Just looking at my videos should tell you that. But I would imagine a professional editor is gonna do this a lot faster than I can. Like, if it takes them longer than me to accomplish roughly the same product, that they're not a very good professional now, are they? If me as a complete amateur that just enjoys editing can do it faster, you know. But if I do add streaming every day to my workload, that is an extra at least 14 hours a week of work. Because I stream roughly 2 hours every day, 2 times 7, 14. If I wanted to go longer with streams, which I kind of want to, because 2-hour streams do feel a bit short. They work kind of good for Splatoon, because each map rotation is 2 hours, so that's 1 full map rotation. But even then, I still kind of always wanted to do more. And the stream I did, like 3 days ago as of this video, I actually went 3 hours. I'd love to do 3 to 4 hours, but that, well, 7 times 4, that is a lot of hours every week. Like, that's the problem. It is a lot of time. And it's another case of, like, if you think doing video content like this is easy, try it yourself. OBS is free. You can try it yourself. OBS is free. Play just a game you enjoy playing on your computer. You don't need a capture card. You can just do it. Like, just try it yourself if you think it's easy. And, you know, at first it might be. But also remember, it's only easy because you're probably very awkward and aren't talking as much as a more, like, even I do. I'm far from a professional at this. You know, you're not putting as much effort into it because you're awkward and don't know what to say or do. So it's gonna feel easier, even though it's you know, then it's gonna feel easier than it is. Just from that standpoint. And even I was in that camp for a while. The more videos I've done, the better I've gotten at, hit the wall, get stunned, I'm dead. Or maybe not. Eat! Come on! Drink the potions! I'm pushing the button, do it! Rakna, do you want to please go after one of my buddies? It's kind of what they're here for. Alright, going after Khezu. You know what? I respect that. It means damage on Rakna Kadaki. It won't mean damage on Khezu, because we just rode Rakna Kadaki. But... hey, we broke apart. Ah, it was just a leg. Just kind of hoping for the head. That, now mounted finisher. Get her, Khezu! Yeah! Damage! You're trying your best, little buddy. Oh yeah, I ended up right up here. Carapace! I need 2 of them, and I got 2 of them. Sweet. This is gonna be hard to actually make use of the fact that she's, Thunder Blighted. Yeah, it's already worn off. It's sharpened. I mean, like, as much as, like, I don't really want to throw shade at people, because, like, I know a lot of the, like, I know a lot of the big YouTubers that I could easily reference have other things they do other than make content, and I am kind of a loser that doesn't do anything with my extra time. But my point does still stand of, like, if you look at, say, like, Markiplier's upload schedule, he doesn't even edit his own videos. He just needs to sit down and record them. He could record, like, you know, probably in the run of a week, he could probably record 30 some odd videos and then have a video for every day of the month. If he does that 2 weeks out of 1 month, well, now he'll always basically be 1 month ahead on videos. Because, as mentioned, he doesn't edit his own videos. He used to. As far as I know, anyway, he used to. Kind of weird if he didn't. Like, he immediately started with an editor. 90% certain he didn't. And, like, I get, he does other things as well. Like, he doesn't just do the stuff you see. That's very obvious by the fact he's done basically multiple movies. You know. Which is why, like, I do feel bad mentioning, like, Markiplier as an example, because I do understand that he does more than just those videos. So it could be he puts all of the time he has into making them. I mean, hell, if I had someone to edit for me, I would probably do exactly what I just described, of take a week to record just like 30 or, you know, 30 to 32 videos. And then take the next week to do it again. To basically make sure I'm a full month ahead on videos at all times. Because that would make everything I do a lot easier. Because then I'd never really have to worry about recording. I'm just always ready. I've got the content ready. So hello, Friss. I know it's your dinner time, isn't it? But I'm recording. You weren't over here when I was getting ready. Or else you would get your food then. Ah, jeez. Webbed. Bagel. Get her. Scream in her face. Bagel would not make a very good husband for Rakna Kadaki. I'm sorry, Rakna, but he's not good for you. He screams in your face a little too much. He likes throwing bombs around. And all of that's just not good for you, Rakna. I'm just looking out for your interests here. So if there's a random cut there, just know I made a terrible taste joke. Nah, I'm definitely gonna cut it out, just thinking on it. Hey, we can capture her. You know what? Let's actually just capture her. She's making it pretty easy for us. Trank her butt. That's clearly where she breathes from. And there we go. Is there a bagel material here by any chance? I don't think there is. No. Okay. Where is Khezu? Khezu's close to that camp, so let's go to subcamp 2. See that right there? Now I've got to watch through this episode. Well, I need to skim through it. I won't need to watch through the whole thing because I know when I said the terrible taste joke. But I've now got to go through and I've got to remove that joke now. I don't have to, but I'm going to because it was terrible taste. I shouldn't have made it. And that's the beauty of recording. Is you can just go through and be like, yeah, no. It's gonna look awkward, but I'd rather the video look awkward than me making a terrible joke. live forever. I wonder who's gonna show up. Ow. Watch it be Rajang. It's just like, hi, I'm back. Thought you could capture the monkey? Jeez, I kind of knocked the wind out of my own sail by making that joke. Jeez. See, these are the moments I get frustrated, and it's because I did something stupid I shouldn't have. Watch me forget to edit that out. No, I'm going to be editing right after this recording session, so I'll definitely remember to edit that out. I'm not quite that dumb. I am pretty dumb, though. I probably should have grabbed another trap, because this is probably going to take a little while. Well, I say that. This will probably only take, like, 5 minutes. Rude! I was drinking a potion, Khezu. I need to sharpen now. There is actually another armor set I want to make, aside from the butterfly armor, that I'm gonna actually see about making if we can get the materials for it. It's just getting the materials is the problem. Oh, it's a Rathian. Okay. Oh, we have a fire beetle. What about that? Damn. And hey, we're actually on to using our own healing items now. Khezu is very weak to fire, so throwing that fire beetle at him was a very good idea. Ow. I've been zapped. I will also note, the elemental resistances for the player only matter for reducing the duration of blights or increasing the duration of blights. Slash making you immune to them, slash making them last twice as long. They don't do anything to reduce damage, to my knowledge. I could be wrong on that, but as far as I know, they do not reduce the damage you take from that element. So, like, we're taking the same amount of electric damage as we would take if we had minus 20 thunder resistance. The only difference is we can't be Thunder Blighted. Meanwhile, if we had a negative 20, I think that would actually, like, triple the duration of the Thunder Blight. And probably also make paralysis last longer, too. I missed. I love the little, the little nod to the fact that Khezu grounds himself before he, blasts electricity at you. That's what Khezu's doing with its tail. It's grounding itself so that it can conduct electricity better, I'm assuming. I don't know. It's not exactly how grounding works, but grounding more directs the electricity to the ground. But it's still a neat little touch. I could have what grounding does wrong as well. I'm not an electrician. I'm only saying what I've heard, and it kind of makes sense. Given, you know, a lightning rod is a ground, and the whole point of a lightning rod is to give the electricity a fast path to the ground, hence the name of ground. Yes, Frisk, I know you're there. Can you please stop rubbing against my legs? I know you're hungry, but you've also still got like half of your food from earlier. Don't eat that. No, don't eat my corn. I know you're there. Frisk is being more of a danger to me than this Khezu is. She is distracting me. She's a little butt. I would put like a picture of her up, but I don't really have one. It's recent. And there's really like convincing her to go somewhere to take a picture of her is very difficult. I actually think I might have a few. I'll see about putting a picture of her up. Give me another thing to watch through here for. And that's another thing. As I'm gonna make this as a note for anyone else that's kind of in my position of having to edit their own videos. What I've now done, mentally, is I've made a note of, okay, while I'm fighting Khezu here, I wanted to add a picture. So, I'm gonna be, while editing, I'm gonna be skimming through to this point. Because, like, when Khezu comes to this area. Because I know this is when I wanted to add, a picture. Ludroth, please, I'm just trying to sharpen my axe. Could you let me sharpen my axe, please? Thank you. I mean, you kind of actually sped that process up a bit, so, you know. Thank you, little guys. But still, that was kind of annoying. Don't do that again. The trick to editing your own stuff quickly is to gain the ability to make mental notes of what you were doing when you wanted to do things. So, like, if I wanted to add something here, I would make the mental note of, okay, this area while Khezu had the bugs over him. Like, you make it something vague but specific. You know, and that covers if there was another instance where Khezu was here, I've made the mental note of, okay, well, it has bugs. So, the time before, if we were here, and we actually weren't, Khezu probably wouldn't have had the bugs. So, that's a differentiator, so I can quickly know, okay, this, you know, whether one is the right or wrong time. Ow. Now, that may not work for everybody. How I used to do it when I was editing... Oh, I can still be paralyzed? But I have full thunder resistance. That should make me immune. Okay. Guess it doesn't anymore. Well, that's lame. Khezu's getting really hurt now. And right here, I'm trying to hit his other wing. I'm hitting his head. Switch axe, everybody! But, how I used to do it when I was doing vlogs, which none of them exist anymore, don't even bother looking. They were deleted for reasons of depression. As in, I was very depressed when I was making them, and they were not good content. So, I get rid of them. But how I did it back then was I would actually sit down and watch through every day's vlog every time and, you know, make notes while I was watching through of where I wanted to make edits. rather than just editing as I went, and that took so long. Like, back then, legitimately to make, like, a 20-minute vlog would take me close to an hour and a half to 2 hours. Because I would sit there and watch through all of my footage, which would usually be double the length of the vlog itself, unless I was just talking about a single thing and not doing anything else, which did happen a lot. But the few times I actually would, like, go and do something, or make a dish or something, I'd record, like, 20, 30, 40 minutes. And sit and watch through all of that. And that took so long. If I was like, this is only gonna take like 5 minutes, and it's taking so much longer. There we go. It's like, the amount of time it takes for someone to do things really just depends on how efficient they're being at it. I would honestly advise anyone that's looking to get into making videos, or just editing in general, edit as you go. Don't go watch through and then make notes. No, edit as you go. It'll make things take less time in the end, because you're doing the edits as you get to them, rather than, oh, I need to come back and edit that. No, just edit it. You know you need to. Just do it. The only exception I would give is if you're getting notes to give somebody else to edit for you. But honestly, at that point, why not just edit it yourself? It's not going to take that much longer. The long part about editing is the export. So, just edit it yourself. I mean, you can set up exports to happen while you sleep. I mean, you can only set up one export, because editing software is annoying like that. That's another thing. I'm gonna continue rambling when we actually get back into town. But yeah, let's get back into town. Here we are. Amnio scenarios have returned. So we may actually be able to make the other armor I want to make as well. And we do actually have some armor to show off as well. But, one thing I'm gonna note that I really wish editing software did, and some of it might do it, just not the one I use. For reference, I use Sony Vegas.
Until next time.
I wish you could set up multiple projects at once, and then set them up in a queue to export one after another, because that would make my job so much easier. Because I could edit everything, and then export everything, instead of edit, export, edit, export, edit, export, edit, export. That's just time-consuming.
What do you need?
Yes, we have the grass hog armor to look at, which isn't bad. I kind of wish it had more resentment, if I'm honest. Level 4 resentment is something I'd actually kind of like. The level 4 agitator is nice. Imagine this versus Rajang. You're literally in a position where he's angry 90% of the time. Like, he is enraged 90% of the time. So that's just a flat 10% affinity and 16 attack bonus most of the time. Critical draw is really nice. Punishing draw is really nice. Quick Sheath is something I would highly recommend for this armor. We can make those decorations right now. I would very much highly recommend you get Quick Sheath in this armor. It has the slots for it. It's a level 1 jewel, I believe. Should pop in here, because we also have new decorations. We have Magazine, which is higher capacity, and Footing, which grants tremor resistance. Now, where was... Okay, no, Quick Sheath is a level 2. But... 1, 2, 3. You can get level 3 Quick Sheath on this armor, with still having 2, 3, 4, 5 slots left for other things. So there's your free meal, and now you've got 2 slots left to do with whatever you want, because this is good armor otherwise. But now we have the carapaces. We actually have 5 of them now. I'm pretty sure we have absolutely everything else we need for this armor, so let's get this made, because this is good armor. I mean, look at it. This is good armor. So, let's get it made. And done. Now, the other armor that I do want to make is higher up here. It has lower defense, but it's a Death Staunch armor. Because with our current Switch Axe, this would actually be really good armor to have. Albeit, just having Protective Polish slotted into the armor we're wearing would probably be better, but... the Protective Polish would be really nice. A minute and a half of not losing our white sharpness, it would be really nice.
The village is in your hands.
Now let's get our decorations set. Okay, I already have the Hungerless of Fortitude. Those don't matter. Do I have anything here with 2 slots? Yes, I do. Okay. I like keeping the free meal together. So, free meal, free meal, free meal. Now, 3 slots left. That is the one big issue with this armor, is you really don't have a lot of slots to play with. Though this weapon does have a few. Do I want to keep the Fortitude and Hungerless? I probably won't, actually. Because Grinder would be nice to have, so I'm going to grab our 2 Grinder. Affinity Slider has actually been serving us decently well on most maps, so I'll bring that along. Now, is there anything else I actually want to have? Not really. Wait, did I have... Yeah, I had that on. Okay. Okay, what? Can I see our elemental resists right now? No, I can't. I think that's good for now. Can I... No, I can't. I don't think. No. Actually, gotta double check what our resistances are. So 15 Thunder, 10 Dragon. So 18 Thunder, 13 Dragon. So we could end up getting our Perfect Thunder resistance again, if we ever needed it. But for now, this is good. I'm gonna come register it. And I'm actually going to register it over this. I just need to double check the buttons. Because we're probably not going to be using the Kadachi armor again. At least not with this weapon. Like, the Kadachi armor is good, don't get me wrong, but this is just kind of better. Now, let us come and see if we have a Sinister Dark Cloth waiting for us. We also need to reset this up. The Buddy Expert wanted to talk to us a couple episodes ago. I think it's actually last episode. He just wanted to give us a Lagani apple, which is what we're using. So, bam, Lagani apple. That means our mercenaries are here. Sinister Dark Cloth. Yes! We actually have one more than we need. I'm gonna wait to make the other armor, because we just made this one. So I kind of want to give this one at least a bit of time to shine. Part of me wants to use the Death Staunch armor just... Well, 1, because it would actually probably work rather well with this Switch Axe. But 2, I've not used it in this game yet. I have used this armor, because Dragon Element is cool. While we're here, check this. Sushi Fish. It's not as many as we used, but hey, it's some. One of these. We don't have one of those yet, so we have that now. Dash Juice. Sure. Yeah, no special goods. I always check that, because I never remember when those show up. We do need to transfer over some potions, because we used all of our potions. Get this all set back up. Never forget to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, with that, that is going to be the end of today. So with So I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here next time, as we do a probably harder quest that's hopefully not in the freaking volcano again. See you all then!